lot of the folks behind me were promised an apology on Monday. A lot of folks drove over 10 hours to get up here, and some of them have never been to Sacramento, yet alone the capital of our state. Yet again, they were also promised that the apology would happen today on the Senate floor, and it didn't. The residents of the 34th District, the Vietnamese American community, deserves an apology on the Senate floor, where I was forced to to reaffirm that our First Amendment rights should be protected. Of all places, it should be on the Senate floor.
When he walked in the room, didn't really acknowledge you, didn't make an apology, what were you thinking? What was going around in your mind?
I don't know. I mean, it was just more of I'm just going to be patient. I'm going to wait. A lot of folks, again, today drove since midnight last night to be up here. And they deserve it. They deserve to know that the people, the House of the people, belongs to the people, and that their voices should be heard, and that their First Amendment rights should not be violated.
Do you think he was just too busy, or just was over the issue after he asked you to step in front of the camera the other day and he wanted to apologize to you then? Do you think he just is over it at this point?
I don't know. You're going to have to ask the pro tem. My stepping out the other day was that the people deserve an apology on the Senate floor, not calling me in the hallway. And actually at that moment, he asked me to translate for him on what I was saying. I'm not the senator's translator. And so I walked away before he even asked that question. But he made a commitment that he was going to do it today, and that's why all these folks were here today. It's unfortunate, again, it shows that the people in the 34th Senate District, the Vietnamese American community, are not an important factor to the pro tem, to the people, and that the First Amendment rights should be violated on the Senate floor, and that's what has been. That's the message that was sent today.
Do you feel that's also what happened with Senator Jackson at the dais this morning?
It's unfortunate. I was allowed to. I should have been allowed to respond because it's always been that when you ask a question, you can. Someone else answer the question, you can respond to it, and it also was impugning my character. But unfortunately, it seems like that the rules are made up when it is convenient, when it works for their end goal, which is to silence the rest of us.
Indeed. Now, with what happened the other day in the hall, it sort of felt like Senator De Leon was trying to make a play for the cameras. Is that how it felt to you? I think a lot of people who watched it would say that. I think that it's the residents of the 34th Senate District and the Vietnamese American community deserves, and he knows it, they deserve to get an apology on the Senate floor where the incident occurred. Outside of that is inappropriate and very disrespectful. And it's not about Janet8. It's never been about Janet8. Apologizing to me directly in the hallway does not mean that you've apologized to the very people that you violated the rules. You violate their rights to speak. You violated their First Amendment rights, and to also be able to tell their point of view of what happened during the Vietnam War. And most of these individuals here behind me, including my family, fled on small boats, came over here, and we were all very poor, and we struggled and we worked hard. They've been able to have themselves and their family achieve the American dream, and I believe everybody have that right and ought to have, and that we should protect our First Amendment rights. Of all places, the House of the people, you can't speak, which is it's just unbelievable. And so I believe that they deserve the right to be heard on the Senate floor, and that they should be given the respect to hear an apology. And that's why you see a lot of these folks here behind me have traveled for over 10 hours again just to come back up. Last thing quickly, because I asked Senator De Leon the same question,
you have any plans to run for governor?
No, I'm running for my re-election in 2018 for state senate.
Thank you, Senator. Appreciate that. And I've had the chance off the record. Congratulations on all of this. I know it took you a long time ago. We lost my uncle in Vietnam 6 weeks before I was born. So what happens between these folks here matters to me. This way.
You know, it was on the video. I was she has the right to speak. It was on the video, and I was right there at the end of
Và bây giờ mình lên xe bus để đi.
making official public apology on the floor. We have that on.
Tức là mình
bây giờ theo thấy bây giờ mình bạn thấy bây giờ nãy ở đây cô đã cứ ngồi mình nghe trong quốc hội tụi nó nói rồi. Ở đây thật sự là một cái system nó không có một cái system, nó không có cái rule nào mà nó nói, nhưng mà mình thấy cái rõ ràng nhất là quý vị đã thấy đó, bây giờ họ đặt cái rule là cái gì, cái rule trong cái sách đó mà không có một người CNN nào thấy. Ở đây nó chỉ là make cái point ngày hôm đó để mà nó việc hả. Nhưng mà mình thấy rõ ràng ở đây mình không phải là cái tranh với Nguyễn, mà thật sự là nó đã là muốn triệt hạ cái người Việt Nam của chúng ta, chứ không phải nói vì vấn đề trên nước Nguyễn. Quý vị thấy rõ ràng đó. Thật ra tôi nghĩ là bây giờ cái vấn đề
dạ mình coi lại, mình hợp lại trong cuộc họp của chúng ta bây giờ. Cháu, we have to cho them một cái bài học, một bài học, mình phải cho them biết đó là nửa triệu người Việt Nam chúng ta, 3 triệu người hội á, bên Hoa Kỳ á, mình không có được. I mean, if they mà tiếp tục mà they không có thấy mình không có cái sức, mà mình không có nhiều người á đằng sau lưng á, là cộng đồng của mình á, they nghĩ mình mấy người đó đâu có gì đâu, kệ đó. So mình phải coi lại rồi, mình phải also nói với mấy người dân cử á, của người gốc Việt của chúng mình á, nó mà đi vô tới văn phòng của You á, đừng có ra chụp hình với him. Bây giờ á, thằng Gia Bình á, nó chỉ muốn á là đi chụp hình rồi nói ô tao thích người Việt Nam mà đâu có gì đâu, thấy không? Nên khi làm như vậy á, nó nghĩ là mình là cộng đồng mà không
dễ mua chuột quá.
Dạ đúng. Đâu không sao đâu, đi chụp hình thôi, nên giả bộ, nên ai cũng bỏ lên Facebook. Làm giống như là cộng đồng.
Bây giờ như thế này
bây giờ mình đi.
Bây giờ
Thôi.
cái hy sinh cái cực khổ như thế nào ở trong đó anh Mỹ trong cái cậu đi tới giờ đó anh hy sinh nhận được
nó cũng có
Thôi bây giờ mình đi đi, không ơi, mình không có giờ.
bây giờ nói với đồng bào đây bị miệng để cho Mỹ nói Janet Nguyễn không có no right to speak it now. Bây giờ quý vị lấy khăn bịt miệng để cho truyền thông của Mỹ nói là Janet Nguyễn không có nói, không có được quyền nói. Anh quý vị đi. Ở đây hết rồi.
Bây giờ mình đi.
bây giờ mày thấy mà cười tung lên mà đi về giờ chứ trung tâm này 1:20 bay. Thôi bây giờ mình đi về dưới.
Bây giờ anh em mình đi nha.
Hồi nãy xe nào đi?
Rồi xe nào đi xe nấy nha. Đi. Đi này. Đi mà quay.
Phải đi xe anh Lộc đâu. Trên giấy tờ mà đi